Okay, here we go. We're gonna take you through our time in Moab in Howie's truck.
Yep, welcome to Help with Howie.
Oh, that's a great picture of your dad.
Yep.
And there's your booty hanging out of the truck too. So what happened?
It was the truck that we were using to pull my truck with was leaking diesel. So we fixed it while we didn't want to leak any more diesel.
That's right. It had a fuel line leak, I think, right? And
I believe so.
so we had to stop and you and your dad put a patch on top
Yep.
of the hole.
Yep.
And then when we got home, you guys replaced the fuel line.
Yep.
Oh, tell us what happened here.
We got stuck in the mud because we missed our turn, so we were trying to turn around.
We were trying to get turned around.
And we got stuck.
The funny thing is, we backed up on what we thought was a little road.
And it was not a road.
Yeah, when we went through there later, when there wasn't snow on the ground, we found out it was totally not
a road.
Not a road at all. It was just a soft shoulder.
Yep.
So we got good and stuck.
Yep.
And there's Howie helping to get it unstuck.
Yep.
Oh, you had to offload it from the trailer.
No.
That's right.
Dad offloaded it from the trailer.
Dad did.
And then he got unstuck and I drove it to where we were staying.
Oh, that's right. This is the gorgeous canyon that we stayed in. And there's our truck side by side. The one that was comfortable to ride all the way to Moab in, and the one that was good for off-road. Oh.
There's grandma. There's my grandma scraping mud off.
She was so determined to get all the mud off of everything.
She was.
And we were like, Grandma, you're all heart. There he goes.
There he goes, unloading it.
Ta-da! Boink, boink.
This was to start at Fins and Things.
Yeah. I liked Fins and Things because
Me
it
too.
It gave us some nice height. We could look out over some really beautiful hills and rock formations. Here we are squishing in to the taco to get ready to leave.
I don't know.
Howie is sitting on a cushion that his father built the night before we left because he has the smallest backside, but even his backside, he ends up sitting on the seatbelt latches, which hurts. So,
yep.
Thank you. Say hi back there, you two.
Yo!
Hi, we're seatbelting.
Your super roomy back seat.
Yep.
And there's our fearless leader. Hello, fearless leader.
Hi.
Oh, gotta wait.
You want your sunnies?
And I get the queen chair because my mother spoils me.
Here we are at the start of Fins and Things.
Yep. As you can see, it was a pretty popular trail.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was doing my best with a phone camera. Not great filming, but it's what we've got.
That's what you usually do.
It's true. I do just usually use my little iPhone. Winding, winding.
Here we are stuck in a traffic jam.
Traffic jam on a dirt road.
Who knew?
There we go. Just getting our feet wet on this rock crawling thing, huh?
Yep. Just getting used to it.
Yep.
This is the first time I've been rock crawling.
Yeah. And it was the first time in many years for Dad and I, huh?
Yep. But the only difference that I was doing it this time.
I don't know if you can see our tiny little antenna bobbing in and out of the frame once in a while. Do you want to tell him why it's so tiny? You want me to tell him? we went to the Bonneville Salt Flats in this truck, and you guys were racing against Will in his Civic.
I was with Will videoing.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we went into Wendover to wash the salt off just to avoid any
Rust.
issues with the salt. And we went through an automatic car wash.
Which we thought was touchless.
Yeah, it was supposed to be touchless. It was not. And our great big tall antenna ended up
being short.
Like an S shape.
Yep.
And then it finally broke off. So
no, Dad cut it off.
Oh, Dad cut it off. But he put the little brass ball back on top so nobody would accidentally stab themselves. Oh, you can see all the scrape marks from lots of trailer hitches, and ours is no exception.
Yep.
Here we go. Hi, Howie. Scrape.
That's
pretty good for us. Yep. Nice.
That's the first time we took the Tacoma crawling.
Yep.
Definitely not Jeep, but we did it.
The previous owner, your cousin.
My cousin took it crawling.
He did.
A little bit.
And I think he's the one, isn't he, that put the lift kit on? And
I believe so. Yeah.
And then the first set of big tires.
Yep.
How much, or what rather, is the PSI that you and Dad were running in these things?
15.
Was it? I remember you took it way down. And in fact, if you watch those tires, they're pretty squashy.
Yep.
As you go over some bumps, because that gives you more traction.
That's also why it's lowered right now.
Yeah. It's not quite as tall as it normally is. Look at the stunning hillsides. Oh, love it. Oh, this might have been where you were actually driving, huh?
Yeah, I think it was.
Boink, boink.
My dad was waiting for that Jeeper to get ahead a little bit.
Get out of the way.
Yep.
Yep.
We followed the people that look like have done it more than us. So we can kind of run for them.
Yeah. Oh, and there they are letting us go by, huh?
Yep.
Thank you.
That was kind of that person to let us go by.
Yeah, it was kind, huh?
And that. Mm-hmm.
Should we skip ahead a little bit?
Mm-mm.
Let it go. Did you like the big smooth pieces of rock?
I did I like the smoother pieces of rock better because I was the one in the middle seat, which isn't usually comfortable.
Bump, bump, bump.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention at the beginning of this, my dad made a cushion for me the night before because I am the one that has to sit in the middle.
Yep, because you have the smallest butt.
Yep.
Yep. But even with your teeny butt, you still ended up sitting on all the seatbelt fasteners.
Yep. So my dad made me a cushion.
Yep.
Which I still have to this day.
Yeah. Oh, I just can't get over how beautiful this country is.
Thanks to Dad for an amazing adventure.
Yes. Oh, here we go down.
Here we go down the crazy part, I think.
No, I don't know. There were lots of crazy parts.
This is one of them.
There's Howie walking and filming.
I was trying to film too.
Yeah, you did great.
See how our truck is a little bit more bouncier right now because of the tire pressure?
Woohoo!
Yeah, again, we are on fins and things, and there's a big incline for that truck. We got to get some good flex, and I'm just walking down slowly. So yeah.
You can see in the back there, we carried our food with us in a cooler.
And
The white bucket. Tell them what the white bucket is.
that was for emergencies.
Yep, that's our compost toilet. Good
Yep.
times.
This is when Dad hit the rock.
Oh, this is where he scraped pretty bad, huh?
And hit the rock.
Oh, that's right. He comes down and he's like, doop.
Bonk. Like that.
Bonk. Yeah.
At first you can't see that damaged fender.
Ouch. Later.
But when you look at it up close,
Here comes the scrape. Tell him what's in the yellow box.
The yellow box is for tools.
Your back wheels were both off the
Tools.
ground. So it was a really secure way to lock up his tools, Dad's tools.
Yep.
And it didn't look like a toolbox, so we thought it, And the other advantage is it was way too heavy for somebody to steal. Oh, tell them about this.
Playing with our RC cars for a little bit.
With your Traxxas machines. Huh?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Here I go, playing with mine.
Zip, zip, zip.
I didn't break mine that time, I don't think.
This was at Gemini Bridges, huh?
Yeah.
That was not our favorite trail.
No.
It was kind of fun to see the bridges, but I think...
Here Dad is trying to fix his.
Get his going.
Again.
His is called an X-Max.
Yep.
Man, I'm going a little nuts with the camera. Sorry. I need to settle down.
What happens?
You wanted me to do it again.
I believe we are stuck.
Oh, the guy's like, do it again! Oh, now I am. No, I'm upside down. Dad.
I don't know either. Maybe he was just watching for a second. That thing is so zippy, isn't it?
My dad breaks it every time he drives it.
You're right. We got to order new parts and repair it every dang time. So funny. Where are you?
I'm just not sure about the skill that you're learning in driving. I'm not sure about that.
All right.
Baja.
Oh, okay, here you go, Glenn. Are you watching?
I'm ready.
All right. Now, he's ready for you to tell how much you love him and dance like you did. I love you.
right, I'm done. I can't watch it anymore.
Dad, let's race.
Hey, Will, how do you feel about these
I
things?
love these, Mom. I love these.
I'm so glad.
Yeah,
Thank
right?
you.
Yeah.
We-
Do you remember when we took it to the coral pink sand
Yeah.
dunes? And he jumped it off the top of the biggest dune and it did a cartwheel.
Oh.
Well, cartwheel after cartwheel all the way down.
Yeah.
And do you remember he accidentally jumped it over some
Yeah.
hikers' heads?
Yeah.
And I got so mad at him. And I was like, you cannot do that. You have to be
Yeah.
careful. You have to watch. And then remember, what did the hikers say?
Oh, it was cool.
Yeah. They're like, that's cool. Let's do it again. But that thing is heavy. It's like 20 pounds. If it's smashed into your skull at 30 miles an hour, that would
Yeah,
hurt.
I think it's 20 pounds or more.
I don't know. Oh,
Here we are go. Again, I don't think it was good for my phone to be right there in the heat.
that's all right.
But it was on music, so.
Which trail is this? Are we on to elephant ears now?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. It's a trail in Moab. How about that?
Don't love the scenery. So beautiful. Love the desert.
No mud on it, Grandma.
Yep. Splash.
We like to get that truck muddy.
Yeah, we do.
Apparently, we do. Because whenever we go off road, it gets muddy somehow.
Okay, here we are at the beginning of elephant ears, huh?
Yep.
Heading up. I think this is probably the most technically difficult one that we did, don't you think?
Yep. Dad did all of his homework for it.
Yep, he did. We went to a visitor center, and what did he do?
He told the person at the desk how wide our vehicle was.
That's right. They measured and they talked about the things that were required.
Like 4-wheel drive and stuff, which we have.
Yeah.
We kept it in 4-wheel drive most of the time.
Yep. Just crawled real slow. By the end of it, though, all that crawling, remember the engine was starting to overheat.
Yeah, the engine was overheating because the clutch fan quit on us.
Oh yeah, that's one more problem we had.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's why the engine was overheating.
Because the clutch fan went out. I forgot.
And then we continued driving it when we got back.
Yeah. Yep. But it worked out because we weren't
crawling.
Yeah. Working the engine super hard without a fan.
Yep.
The fan clutch is what went out. Blah,
Yep.
blah, blah.
Dad replaced that.
Yep. It's working just fine now.
Yep.
It's ready to go back to Moab.
It is.
There's some people walking out.
I don't know why, but looks like
Oh, remember we got to the top of this hill and it smelled like
I don't know.
It smelled like antifreeze. They overheated too.
So they were doing this thing probably. I don't know what was wrong with their
I don't know
vehicle.
what was wrong with their vehicle or if they were being dumb. I don't know. We can't say anything because we overheated.
Yeah.
More cool desert scenery. Love that rock formation over there, huh?
Yep. Here we go again down the rock.
Yeah, this was so steep. We all opted to get out and walk
Except for Will.
instead of being bounced around.
Except for my brother.
Right. So Dad's climbing it down by himself.
Except for Will.
Right. You're right, except for Will. But look at your truck performing like a champ.
Mm-hmm.
Beautifully done.
I washed it afterwards.
It needed a washing, that's for sure.
So I washed it. Isn't this the one that Dad had to back it halfway down?
Yes. Ooh, tell him about that.
My dad had to back halfway down.
The switchback was so narrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if you could make that turn in a Jeep.
Yeah.
So you just
Back down it.
when you get to the first part of the switchback, you point your nose forward and you back up
Mm-hmm.
to the next switchback, and then you can go straight
Down.
again when you're
Mm-hmm.
on the bottom leg of that Z pattern,
Mhm.
huh? But look at him being careful.
And our hood is down so my dad can see.
It's a good thing.
If you want to see not wrecking to things, I suggest have your hood closed.
So very wise. There he is asking me. I'm trying to tell him where to drive. I'm horrible at that. But I did my best. And this is where I was like, I gotta get out of the way. Oh, and there he is. He's doing the...
going down.
And I was so nervous, I forgot to film, to pay attention to what I was filming.
You're okay, Mom.
Oh, that's a narrow road and a heck of a drop if you mess it up.
Yep.
But Dad had lots of training for this moment. He used to be a UPS
Yeah.
mechanic. And they park those package cars so
At like
close
90
together.
miles an hour.
They did. They back them in. No exaggeration. At like 30 miles an hour, I swear. And they pull them so close together that you have to walk through the trucks. You have to line up the doors and walk through the trucks to get out.
Yep.
So this would have, I think I would have wet my pants probably.
Yeah.
But your dad was like, whatever. Huh.
Yep.
Here we go through the narrow section. Before we came on this trail, they had to know the width of our vehicle to see if we would fit through here.
Would Zeke's fit through here, Dad? No.
No way.
I said it could.
Do you need me to pull the mirror in
No.
for this?
I might need to pull my mirror in, but no, we're okay.
Okay.
I said it couldn't.
Woohoo!
Probably not.
He said there's, what, 85 inches of clearance through here?
Yeah.
And tire to tire, we are 77.
74.
74. Okay.
So we have 11 inches.
We got way more space than I thought. Just kidding.
What about mine?
It's still tighter than you're used to.
The clearance in the
That's some
bottom
rock in
wall.
your face.
Yeah, some rock in our face.
What of them do I have?
Like 1, 2, maybe 10.
Ta-da! We made
I'm
it!
guessing 10.
Oh, here's some fun pictures of where we stopped to have lunch.
And then the truck wouldn't start.
Why? I don't even remember
I
that.
don't know why. I don't think we figured it out.
Did it just magically starting
No.
again?
Dad put in gear and
Oh.
popped the clutch a little bit.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think.
Man, it's a good thing we had a mechanic with us on this trip.
Yeah. Here we
Oh.
are.
And here we are. We're loading it up.
Without ramps.
Yeah. Look at this. Woo! We knew this would either be a success or a great YouTube fail, huh?
Yep.
Hey, Mom.
But he did it. Ta-da! And one last sand dune, I guess. This is the big sandy hill across from the entrance to Arches National Park. So we gave the Traxxas a little more exercise.
Yep.
Did you like this place or did you like
I liked all of it.
Gemini Bridges
I liked
better?
it all. I liked all of it.
Yeah.
I think I liked Jeremiah Bridges better because I didn't have to walk up a sandy hill.
Ah,
Look,
That's
there's
true.
a truck that we went in where I am.
but it's true. Like every time your vehicles flipped over up there, you had to walk all the way up that
Yep.
sandy hill and roll them back over again. Ah! Oh, yep. Where are you going? Oh, you were lucky. It landed on its feet. Its tires.
Yep.
And it turtled. Oh, good times though, huh?
Yep.
I remember Dad was determined to make it all the way up the hill. There you go. Unturtle your vehicles, you two.
Yep. And I made it up to the top of the hill.
Woohoo!
I can into a drive. I don't get a choice with the Traxxas.
That's all there was.
Yep.
All there is, I guess.
That's X-Max can because it's four-wheel drive.
Oh, remember those kids? They really loved
Yep.
watching you guys. Unturtle.
Yep.
Roll it back over. Oh, looks like you're all done.
Yep.
And here comes, that's X-Max coming back
Yeah.
down. And that's Will's going back up. Good times.
No, I think mine broke.
Oh, well, of course it did. Well, it was an awesome trip. I'm sure glad we got to go.
Yep.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
What are you doing?
We out where the dawn is fall.
Whispers are jingling, cowboy is singing his lonesome cattle call.
Let's hear it, backseat.